Hello everyone, how's it going? Hope you're doing really well. My name is Diane and this is Madame Butterfly Tarot, and this is a little pick a card reading for Monday the 30th of October, but you know, it's a timeless reading, and happy Halloween Eve. So pile number 1 is the Mookite, pile number 2 is the Howlite, and pile number 3 is the orange, I think citrine. I want to say orange citrine, which is really good for the sacral chakra. So I will just give you a second to choose your pile, and also I hope you had a lovely weekend. It was a full moon eclipse on Saturday, so hopefully it didn't kick your ass too much. Kicked my ass a little bit. Okay. I'll move this guy. And this guy. Okay, pile number 1 is the Mookite. You guys got 2 little affirmations. So you have, I am worthy of love just as I am, and you're on the right path. So if you're wondering if you're on the right path or you're doing the right thing, Spirit's just coming through to say yes you are, and to remind you that you're worthy of love just as you are. Yeah. Not really much else to say about that, is there? Okay, so pile 1, you have the Magician, you have the King of Pumpkins, or the King of Pentacles, and you have the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so it looks like you're manifesting stability here. Let me just see what else you've got. You have the 7 of Cups. There's something to do here. Yeah, there's something to do with like whatever this is you're manifesting, because with the Magician you are manifesting something, but I think because you've been kind of hurt in the past here with the 7 of Cups, like people that you've trusted or things that you've trusted or ideas that you've trusted in the past maybe didn't turn out to be what you thought they were. Maybe you're like, ooh, maybe, you know, it's the same with this thing. There's something here about you're manifesting something, but you might be thinking it's too good to be true, okay? It's something that, I wouldn't say that it's getting in your way, but I think that's what you've been working through, okay? Yeah, because you have the 5 of Cups here, so there's been something here about like some sadness from your past here has made you think something's too good to be true. Look at that, the 6 of Cups and the Tower. I want to say this is to do with your money. Let me just grab another deck. Is there anything else for pile number 1? Yeah, this is to do with your money, okay, because you have Privileged Lady. And obviously if you're a guy, that would be Privileged Man or Privileged Guy, right? I also see, when I'm looking at the deck, I see Poverty and I see New Pathway. So I don't know if you were raised in a sort of, like with the 6 of Cups, you might have been raised in a sort of working class family where there wasn't a lot of money, or there was like a lack mindset or something. Doesn't have to be childhood, but that's often where these ideas are formed. You know what you mean? It could be simply something from your past. It could even be a past life. But there's something here. The thing is, you're manifesting quite a bit of money, I would say, with the King of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles, because the 3 of Pentacles is balance, like something very stable. Also, you're on the right path here with the 3 of Pentacles. So the 3 of Pentacles often talks about owning your own business. So if you've been wondering if you should kind of venture into that, you know, foray, Spirit saying like, yes, you're on the right path with that idea. I wonder if there's something to do with confidence here as well, because you have I am worthy. So there's something here about, yeah, like feeling worthy of abundance here, because I just feel like maybe you came from a past where there just wasn't a lot of money in the family or whatever, okay? But this is you moving into like privileged lady status here, privileged male, like, you know, having a lot more money and, you know, having a lot more free time kind of thing. What's this Tower? The Seven of Pentacles. So this is something I think has taken a while for it to come in, because the Seven of Pentacles is about planting seeds, you know, watching them grow. Or this could be about something like, you know, if you're thinking about doing something, this is how it's going to go in the future, okay? And you have the Three of Pentacles with the Knight of Swords here, which is, again, it's the same message. And I want to say it's to do with like your like a business or some kind of stability. I want to say specifically this is a message for those of you that are like, you know, you've been setting up your own business or you're thinking about it, something like that. It may have taken some time, but that's because they wanted it to have a solid foundation, okay? And there's something about it going from, you know, it takes a lot of time, it's been a slow process, because with the Three of Pentacles, you know, you may have had to tweak it. You know, you may have had to look at it and be like, okay, so this didn't work, or that wasn't the best, okay, so what can I do here? But it's going to start moving very fast. Like the stability and the money is about to come in very fast with the Tower, okay? Tell me about that King of Pentacles. Look at that, the Seven of Pentacles came out again. All right, so this is something that I think you've been manifesting for a long time. Might have taken you years to build up this. I want to say it's like overnight success that's about to come in, but obviously it's not. It's obviously not overnight success, because even if this is like your job, not your own business, this is something that you've put a lot of work into, or this abundance, there's some kind of abundance that's coming in that you've been manifesting. And it's taken a while to sort of pluck out the roots of like this lack mindset, or yeah, that you've come from. Okay, but now I feel it's going to come in very fast, and it's going to be very stable. You know, the King of Pentacles is one of the best cards you can get in terms of money, because it talks about, you know, being really stable. It can talk about someone that owns their own business, someone, he represents a scientist, but certainly someone very, very stable, like with, like, who attracts all the money. Is there anything else about that King of Pentacles? So it may have been a slow process, but you are on the right path. And I think there has been something here about learning to feel worthy of the money coming in. You know what I mean? That Seven of Cups is coming out again. Okay, so this is a message for me to stop pulling cards, because they're just giving me the same cards. So I think part of the struggle with the money coming in, if there has been a delay, it's to do with like, yeah, your past. There's been like a little bit of a block about the money coming in, because also it's like you didn't feel worthy of it. You come from like a lack mindset, things like this. But with the Six of Wands, I do feel there's something here about maybe for some of you kind of being more, pushing yourself more in the spotlight, allowing yourself to be seen more, like feeling worthy, you know, because this is a green card, like for the heart chakra. So, and also green is obviously associated with money. And that's not a coincidence, you know what I mean? Because, you know, success is a form of love coming in from people, right? Because, like, say you have a business, you know, and people are kind of wanting to book with you, and they're, you know, they're wanting to use your services, but you're kind of like, oh no, like I'm not worthy of that, you know. That's like a form of kind of love that's coming in that you're you know, not feeling worthy of, so you're kind of subconsciously repelling it. So I feel like that's what you've been working on, and you have a lot of stability coming in for you now financially. Okay, pile number one. There could also be something about like your house, because I see the Four of Wands here and this cool house here. So this could be something about, I don't know, having money to invest in your house, or buying a new house, or doing up the house or renting a nice place or something like that. Like if you've been looking, you know, if you've been having issues with your domain, this could mean that you're going to have the money to put down a deposit on a nice house or a nice flat, or like I said, do up the house that you're in or something like that. Okay, like my home is my castle is what just came into my head. So yeah, there's definitely something about security, and I think it's related also to your home in some way. So that's your message, pile number 1. I hope it was a useful reading. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I wish you many blessings, love and light. Take care. Pile 2, you guys with a highlight. So your affirmation is, resting does not make me weak, it makes me strong. So maybe you just need a little bit of a rest, pile number 2. Maybe maybe you've been thinking like, oh, I need to take some time off, or, you know, I'd really love like a little holiday, you know, not working so much, but you're like, no, that's weakness, you know. Maybe you have a bit of a block in your sacral chakra and you're like, no, can't stop working, I must prove my worth. But you know, you're not a machine, right? You have to rest eventually. And with the highlight here, I don't know, the highlight is to do with the crown chakra. Maybe you have problems sleeping, pile number 2. Maybe you're a bit of a workaholic and you're always thinking about stuff. Meditation would help with that, or even listening to, you know, if you have trouble sleeping, you could try listening to a crown chakra frequency, or a root chakra frequency might help, because you have both here because of the red candle. Honestly, I feel like the root chakra frequency helps me more, but a lot of people say, you know, they swear by like the crown chakra. There's something to do with, already in your pile, I see the 2 of Pentacles, which talks about needing to balance things. So I don't know if you've got a lot going on, but this would be a good time to rest. One of the reasons that you're feeling so tired is because you're coming to the end of some kind of cycle that I think has taken a long time to come to an end, okay? But there's a period coming in for you now where I feel like you're gonna get to rest more, okay? So let me see what your cards are. You have the 9, yeah, the 9 of Swords. We were just talking about worrying, right? Focus, yeah, okay, so shit. There we go. I mean, love and light. So you have the 9 of Swords. Yeah, you're definitely a warrior, and I throw no shade. I too am a warrior and have problems sleeping. So the 9 of Swords talks about overthinking, like worrying, you know, anticipating things going wrong, you know, creating like scenarios in your head. There's something here, I feel like you might be having problems sleeping because you're overthinking things, or you're always thinking, like your brain's always going. Let me see what else. You have the 7 of Wands and the 6 of Wands. Interesting. That's cool when they come out like that, you know, in sequence. It's very orderly, I like that. So the 6 of Wands talks about victory, and the 7 of Wands can talk about a couple of things. Let me see what else you got here. Oh, okay, so there's something to do with the 8 of Cups here. I feel like you're going to start sleeping better, pile 2, and I feel like this came up in a reading the other day. You're moving into like a receiving energy. It's really important for you to balance your energy. If you've got a lot of stuff going on, there's something about you're moving into an energy, you know, male or female. You're moving into an energy where there's not going to be so much going on. You're going to get to rest more, because I feel like you're moving into Empress energy, like that of the privileged lady kind of thing, where you're going to have like more time and more money, you know, to sort of rest. So it's going to mean that you don't have to worry so much. So I feel like you're going to sleep better. And they're saying do that, okay? Because you are sleep deprived, pile 2, because you've been worrying so much. And if that's something that you've always done, you're probably in sleep deficit for years, right? But yeah, there's definitely like stability. Yeah, the 4 of Swords wants to come out. So this is resting. I really feel that you need to sleep, pile number 2, or at least rest your body, because you can see, I didn't show you that, she's sleeping there. So, you know, maybe you're kind of feeling guilty about, maybe you're coming into a period where you've got less going on, or you're feeling guilty about resting. Spirit's like, no, rest, okay? You know, be the Empress energy, even if you're a guy. Like, let yourself rest. You know, it's okay to take time out for yourself to like do, you know, sleep and just sit on, just, you know, sometimes just plonking your ass on the couch and watching a crap movie, you know, that's allowed. Like, you know, having a bath, grooming, all this kind of thing, doing nice things for yourself. So the 8 of Cups talks about walking away. So there may be a particular situation for some of you that you've walked away from that was giving you a lot of anxiety. And now that that chapter is closing down, I feel like you're coming into a period where you can actually sleep and rest. And they're saying, please do that. For the love of God, please sleep. You're so sleep deprived. Okay. But you're moving away from this energy of like anxiety and sleepless nights. Okay. You also have the Death card and you have the Moon. So you have the Death card with the 6 of Wands. An alarm is going off outside. There's some kind of, I want to say for this pile, there's some kind of cord that you may have cut for some of you, because you can see he's actually cutting a cord there. And the 6 of Wands talks about a victory over an obstacle, but it talks about a hard fought victory. You know, something that went on for a long ass time that you're finally kind of cutting the cords with. And I feel like that's why you can rest. There's also a new, you know, even if that didn't resonate with you, that's maybe a message for a few people out there, but you're coming into some kind of new period here, like the Death card, you know, refers to the death of an old way of life and the beginning of a new one. So things might be changing a lot for you at the moment, because I keep seeing the Judgment card. So it's like coming to the end of an old cycle, wrapping up loose ends. I see the 4 of Cups here. So there's a new opportunity or a new life being presented to you, but you're kind of just tidying up the loose ends of like things that happened before. You know, releasing like emotions from like, you know, bad relationships or whatever it was that happened before, because I feel it's like that type of energy that you're walking away from. Some stuff that made you anxious before, you know, whether that's having to overwork yourself or relationships with people that made you stressed out or whatever it is, okay? And you have the 7 of Wands here with the Moon. Let me just pull a couple of cards on that. I feel like that's all I ever see. Because the 7 of Wands can talk about being a little defensive, okay? Kind of having your guard up a little bit. Because the Moon talks about subconscious fears, subconscious anxieties. I feel there's been a lot of that going on with this pile. Subconscious fears, subconscious anxieties, like worrying. Yeah, because you have the 2 of Swords here. So it's like, you know, I think you might have a lot of emotions coming up, pile 2, that you've kind of been repressing for a long time. You know, and it's like you're coming into a space now where it's the right time. It's like a cleansing. You're going through some kind of cleansing here that's going to make you not defensive, okay? Because I think you've been through a lot. I see the 5 of Swords here, which talks about mind games and narcissists and manipulation, and I see the Hermit. So I feel like maybe what happened for this pile is, you know, I see the Queen of Cups here, so it's very likely you're an empath, male or female. So you probably attracted a lot of narcissists and shit like that. So you probably had your spiritual awakening, ditched those people, and spent some time in hermit mode, like learning boundaries, okay? And now the time has come for you to come out of that. You have the Three of Wands here, Spirit saying you're ready, okay? Yeah, baby. But just be nice to yourself, okay? Because it's just like the tail end of this stuff leaving your body, because you know emotions get trapped in your body, okay? So you're moving on. Like I see the Six of Swords is like you know, moving into calmer waters, away from strife, away from like struggling. I see the Four of Wands, so it's like moving into stability, and I feel like that's in all areas of your life. Yeah, so just be nice to yourself at the moment, okay? And try not to overthink things. If you've met someone recently, excuse me, try not to overthink things, because there's the potential for you to get in your head about this because things went wrong in the past, okay? It's a little message. So I hope that was a useful message, pile number 2. Thank you so much for watching. And, you know, as always, I wish you many blessings, love and light. Take care. And pile number 3, you have the orange citrine, and your little card is, what if you are already enough? Aww. That's a cute whale thing. Okay. Ooh, okay, so you got an extra tarot card here from the Hocus Pocus deck. You got the Tower. Okay. You have the Death card, Transformation. Wow. Okay, pile number 3, something interesting is happening. So with the Tower and the Death card, these are 2 like pretty important major arcana. There's some kind of new beginning coming in for you. I want to say this is to do with your like recognizing your self-worth, letting go of perfectionism, because you have the sacral chakra crystal, which literally deals with that, and you have this card here about being enough. So I feel like this is going to be a change in mindset, like realizing that you're already enough, and it's going to lead to a transformation. Okay, it's like, you know, the death of the old self. Like, you know, I don't have to prove myself to people anymore. I don't feel the need to be perfect. I mean, it'll go away, you know, it's not going to go away like immediately overnight, but I feel like there's some kind of major breakthrough coming in for you. You have the Five of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. So the Five of Wands talks about some kind of conflict or chaos, and the Four of Pentacles talks about, it can talk about money, like withholding money, or withholding in general. Let me just pull the rest of the cards. So you have the Tower and the Page of Wands. See, there's a new way of thinking when you get the Page of Wands. This represents like a new way of seeing things, like some kind of new perspective that's coming in. You know, it's like, oh, I never saw it that way before. Like, so this is actually how it is. Like, I've been thinking about it all wrong, and I feel like it's about yourself. Because I see the Judgment card again. So I feel like you're someone that's very hard on yourself. Pile number 3, like you're very judgmental about yourself, and that could have come from, you know, growing up with judgmental parents or whatever. Monkey see, monkey do, right? I see the Moon. So it's like finally seeing the true you. As I want to say, like everybody else sees you. You know what I mean? You may be the last one. You may have been the last one to see it. Pile number 3. You also have the Nine of Swords, and you have the Page of Cups. So the Nine of Swords talks about overthinking, sleepless nights, worrying. And you have the Page of Cups. I feel there's a little bit of devil energy going on with this Five of Wands here, okay? So there may be like, there's like a new beginning that's coming in that you're like a little resistant to, because I feel like you're worrying about, yeah, I keep saying the devil. So the Nine of Swords is like overthinking some kind of situation, worrying. It's like you're fighting it. And with the Four of Pentacles, it's like holding yourself back, guarding yourself. And I want to say it's almost because you're like, oh, I don't feel like I'm enough. Okay, tell me about this Page of Cups. Page of Cups can often represent a new love. Tell me about this Page of Cups. Okay, so you have the Knight of Cups, the bottom of the deck. So this is some kind of new love that you're resisting, okay? Whether they've come in yet or not, could be someone with Pisces, but you know, the Page of Cups, like I said, it really just often represents a new love, very playful, very youthful, very, very sweet, very romantic, like very sweet energy when you have the Knight of Cups and the Page of Cups, like really sweet. They could be creative because you have that Page of Cups there, you know. You can talk about someone that's like, well, you know, you can see he's painting, right? So, oh, okay. So the, oh, well, okay. There you go. There's the King of Cups wanted to come out. So, I also see a lot of cards came out. The Two of Cups came out. So this could definitely be a water sign with this much Cups energy here. It could also be Libra, but this is someone like very, very sweet, very loving, very generous, like with their time and their emotions and their support, very balanced. Like there's always an element of self-mastery with the King of Cups, you know. Like this is someone who has a lot of self-control, you know, so like no matter what happens, this person's like solid, but still very, very like sweet, very loving, very compassionate. They can do something, like I said, they can be like, creative, or they can like be in healthcare or spiritual practice or charity work, things like this. I just feel like you're kind of, yeah, I see the Five of Swords here and the Five of Cups. I feel like you've dealt with a lot of narcissists in the past, or, you know, kind of, sorry, I'll show you what I'm seeing. The Five of Swords with the Five of Cups, like you've dealt with a lot of narcissists or controlling, you know, manipulative energy in the past, and you're just like, oh my God, like I don't want to do this again. Like I don't want to get hurt again. And you have the Star with the Six of Cups. So there's something here about healing from the past that you've been doing. That's what this transformation is, you know. You also have the Four of Pentacles with the Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles talks about things taking time. So it may take you a little bit of time to open up properly to this person coming in, okay, but that's okay. You know, this person's going to be very patient with you with the King of Cups energy, but this is really like you're kind of leaving this Five of Pentacles energy behind you. You know, feeling left out in the cold, feeling abandoned, feeling unloved. Like with the Six of Swords, you're really moving into calm waters. You're moving away from Five of Swords energy. This they're not a narcissist, okay? They're not here to play mind games. They're not here to do any of that stuff. You may meet this person through your work, because I see like Three Pentacles here. So you might work with this person in some way, or like attend an evening class that they teach, or maybe you teach a class and they come to your class or something like that. And you also have the Two of Swords with the Knight of Pentacles. So I kind of feel like this person's going to come in kind of when you're not expecting it, okay? Like when, you know, you're just not going to see it coming, really. They could be an earth sign as well. You have the King of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles here. So yeah, they could have some earth in their charts. You may meet this person when you do, like when you start some kind of new job, if you've not met them already. There's a lot of stuff coming out. I'm going to limit myself, okay? Like with the Page of Pentacles, like it's learning something new. So this could be when you start doing something new, or you take some kind of class, or you start some kind of new job or something like that. With the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups, this person is very, very balanced, very protective of you, okay? And this person also, like with the King of Pentacles, they have their own money. This is not someone that's going to be mooching off you, okay? So I'm going to leave it there, pile number 3. Okay, I hope that was a useful reading. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I wish you many blessings, love and light. Take care.